Funding for this program was provided in part by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by the financial support of viewers like you.
Reach for the speed, reach for the whistle, go where the rail may run. Reach for the words, reach for the story, follow the rainbow sun. To a shining time station, where dreams can come true, waiting there for you.
Wait, let me just check one more time. I got 1, 2, 3 bags. I got my ticket.
Come on, Stacy, you're gonna miss your train if you don't hurry. You're really excited.
Oh, I'm always excited when I go visit my sister, Tracy. We always have so much fun, and we've been planning this for so long.
Here's your train. Right here.
Right on time. Come on, nothing else to do except...
Paddington Station, Billy speaking. Oh, hello, Mr. King. Oh, yeah, she's right here. Mr. J.B. King, Esquire, superintendent of the railroad, probably wants to wish you happy travels.
Stacy Jones speaking. Hello, Mr. King. Yes, sir. Oh, I see there's a problem, and all the trains have been rerouted through Snarleyville.
Come on, let's put Stacy's bags on the train.
I'd hold that thought, Becky. There may be trouble.
Oh, yes, sir. I understand. Sure. Absolutely, sir. Yes. Goodbye.
Come on, Aunt Stacy. You better hurry before the train leaves.
Well, you better leave my bags right there.
You mean you're going without your suitcases? Yeah, how are you gonna brush your teeth?
Oh, well, I'm not going at all.
What?
Yeah. There's a problem up in Snarleyville, and all the trains have been rerouted, and I have to make up a new train schedule.
Can't you do that when you come back?
Oh, if Stacy doesn't make up the new train schedules, there could be an accident on the railroad.
Yes, Billy's right. It's my responsibility, so come on, I better unpack and get to work.
Poor Stacy. Yeah. What a shift.
Man, I gotta agree. That is some raw deal. You okay, Rex?
Just a little emotional, Tex. Nothing worse than being hogtied when all you want to do is see your kin.
It's so sad.
Well, seems to me if we're all feeling droopy in the chops, we ought to do something to pick ourselves up.
Like what?
Well, what about?
A party. We could have a party to cheer up Aunt Stacy. You mean like a surprise party? Sure. We could make decorations and have games and treats and all sorts of neat things.
Did I miss a party?
No, Mr. Conductor. We said we were having a party.
Well, that's different. I'd hate to have been to a party I missed, especially since I was just invited to another party.
Is that why you have a balloon?
That's right. This balloon will help me play leapfrog with all the frogs at Lucy's Leap.
You mean you're going to play leapfrog with real frogs?
Yes, and I'm sure we'll have a leaping good time. Of course, you have to be an expert to work the balloon. And I may not be an expert!
Mr. Conductor, are you all right?
Oh, yes. Just a little winded. I've heard of being taken for a ride, but that's ridiculous. Now, what were we talking about?
We were going to tell you about the surprise party for Aunt Stacy. She's sad because she didn't get to go on her vacation.
Oh, that's not good. But what is good is that she has friends like you to help her when she's feeling sad. It's like that time with Thomas and James and the breakdown train.
Can you tell us what happened?
You know, I have just enough time before my leapfrog party. Here we go.
Every day, Sir Topham Hatt came to the station to catch his train. "Hello," he always said to Thomas. "Don't let the silly freight cars tease you. Remember, you have an important job as a special helper in the train yard." There were lots of freight cars, and Thomas worked very hard pushing and pulling them into place. There was also a small coach and two strange things his driver called cranes. "That's the breakdown train," he told Thomas. "The cranes are for lifting heavy things like engines and coaches and freight cars." One day, Thomas was in the yard. Suddenly, he heard an engine whistling. Help! Help! A freight train came rushing through much too fast. The engine was James, and he was frightened. His brake blocks were on fire. They're pushing me! They're pushing me! He panted. On! Laughed the freight cars, still whistling, help! Help! Poor James disappeared. I'd like to teach those freight cars a lesson, said Thomas the tank engine. Soon came the alarm. James is off the line, the breakdown train, quickly! Thomas was coupled on, and off they went. Thomas worked his hardest. Hurry, 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 he puffed. He wasn't pretending to be like Gordon. He really meant it. Bother those freight cars and their tricks. I hope poor James isn't hurt. James's driver and firemen were feeling him all over to see if he was hurt. Never mind, James, they said. It was those silly freight cars and your old wooden brakes that caused the accident. Thomas pushed the breakdown train alongside. Then he pulled away the unhurt freight cars. Oh dear, they groaned. Serves you right, puffed Thomas. He was hard at work, puffing backwards and forwards all afternoon. This'll teach you a lesson, he told the freight cars. And they answered, yes, it will, yes, it will. They left the broken cars, then with 2 cranes, they put James back on the rails. He tried to move, but he couldn't, so Thomas helped him back to the shed. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting anxiously for them. Well, Thomas, he said, I've heard all about it, and I'm very pleased with you. You're a really useful engine. James shall have some proper brakes and a new coat of paint, and you shall have a branch line all to yourself. Oh, thank you, sir, said Thomas. Now Thomas is as happy as can be. He has a branch line and 2 coaches called Annie and Clarabelle. He puffs proudly backwards and forwards with them all day. He is never lonely. Edward and Henry stop quite often and tell him the news. Gordon is always in a hurry, but never forgets to say, boop, boop, and Thomas always whistles, beep, beep, in return. So you see, everyone needs help sometime, whether it's an engine who needs help over a bump or a friend in a bit of a slump. Which reminds me, it's my turn to jump.
Mr. Conductor's right. Let's make this the best party Stacy's ever had. You know, maybe we could even buy her a present. I have some money. Me too.
Well, hey, what do we say today?
Hi, Ginny!
Hey,
I didn't know you were coming today, Ginny.
well, I didn't know I was coming myself till I woke up this morning, and I said, throw me in the dog dish. Isn't this the day that Stacy goes on her vacation? And I answered myself, it sure is, Ginny. You best get down there and see how the kids are getting on.
And Stacy had to stay here and work out the new train schedule. Yeah, otherwise all the trains will start smashing into each other.
Ooh, that sounds like an apple with a mighty big worm inside.
Yeah, but we have a way to cheer her up.
Oh? What?
Come here, Ginny. Come on.
A surprise party! A surprise surprise party? Well, patch me like a tire if I haven't got the very thing for refreshments.
Fudge!
Homemade fudge from the farm. And say, haven't I got a couple of big jugs of cider at home? I sure do. Think we could use them?
With fudge and cider, all we need to do is make the decorations and buy Stacy's present.
Well, then why don't you help me get the cider, and then we'll all bump our way over to Barton Winslow's store to see what he's got.
I'll stay here until you come back from Dinny's and start on the decorations.
That's teamwork, Becky. Dan, Kara, come on. You help me load the cider.
Boy, this is going to be the best party ever.
Hey, Miss Stacy Jones, the ticket booth, the schemer would like to see.
What?
Miss Stacy Jones, I need to know whether an important package has arrived for me yet.
Oh, no, nothing has arrived yet, Schemer. All the trains have been rerouted. It'll be quite a while.
Whoa. Hey, this is an important package, and it's a secret.
Oh.
Oh. I bet you want to know what it is, don't you?
Oh, not really, Schemer.
Yes, you do. And I'm not going to tell you no matter how much money you give me.
Schemer, I am very, very busy.
Geez, you don't have to yell. Just trying to have some fun. Thinks a guy doesn't have any feelings?
What's the matter, Schemer?
Well, Miss Jones just yelled at me with malicious contempt.
Oh, she's sad because she couldn't go on her vacation.
So what? So what? She hurt my feelings. Hey, what do you got there? That fudge? Oh, great. You know what I'll do? I'll have some fudge, and that'll make me feel a whole lot better.
But that's for the party we're giving Stacy. Give it back.
Becky, don't you want me to feel better?
Well, maybe one piece.
Oh, hey, I feel better already, thanks. Hey, you know what always makes me feel really great when I'm feeling sad? Spending money. Yeah, great idea. Come on, Becky, let's go spend some money. Come on, come on, yeah. Oh, there's the jukebox right there. Make Schemer feel better.
Gee, I don't know. I don't want to spend all this money.
Becky, you're not spending all the money. You're spending 1 nickel at a time. I mean, what's a nickel? It's barely 5 cents.
But this is the money for Stacy's party.
Stacy this, Stacy that. What about Schemer? What about me and my feelings? I'm sad. I want to hear some music. I wish I could hear some music so I could feel better.
Hey, Schemer. I said
okay. I'm feeling better now.
Oh, here it comes!
And a 1, and a 2, and 3.
Did you ever hear tell of sweet Betsy from Pike, who crossed the high mountains with her lover Ike, with 2 yoke of cattle and an old yeller dog, a tall Shanghai rooster and 1 spotted hog? Sing to rely-oo, rely-oo, rely-ay. One evening quite early they camped on the Platte. 'Twas near by the road on a green shady flat, where Betsy, quite tired, lay down to repose, while with wonder I gazed on his Pike County rose. Sing to rely-oo, rely-oo, rely-ay. Did you ever hear tell of sweet Betsy from Pike, who crossed the high mountains